Hello everybody and welcome to a Bethesda mod compilation. Today we're going to check out 2 mods each from 4 different Bethesda games, starting with Fallout 4, moving to Oblivion Remastered, followed by Starfield, and last but not least, Skyrim. So without further ado, let's get into the first game, Fallout 4. So first we're going to have the Egyptian Princess Armor set. And it's going to add a set just like this into the game. It's a bit slooty, and it's Egyptian themed. It is a great set if you're looking for something new, a little armor, and of course, a little slooty. So if you're looking for something just like this, then you can get Egyptian Princess Armor right now. Up next for Fallout 4, we have the Commonwealth Weaponry Vending Machines Gambling. And now this mod is going to add, as you can see in the background, some vending machines that you can spend 600 caps each for a little gamble on a weapon. As you can see, I only have a 10mm pistol. So I'm going to go ahead and go to this machine right over here, and I'm going to spend 600 caps. And when I do it, you'll see a little nice thing showing you that it opens. You can go ahead and grab your prize. So as you can see, when I go back to my Pip-Boy, I have a short laser musket. So every time you do it, you have a chance at getting a random weapon. And you have a very rare chance at getting a legendary roll on a weapon. You have an even rarer chance at getting just a junk item or some ammo. And you have the most rare chance to get unique items exclusive to the vending machine. So in other words, it's just gambling for weapons in Fallout, which honestly, I could sit here all day. As you can see, I just got a mighty laser musket, which gives me 25% more damage. So I was just sitting here clicking, spending 600 caps and all that. Basically just playing the slots. And I got a nice little musket here. So these vending machines can be placed in any settlement you would like. As you can see, they cost 4 screws, 6 gears, 8 steel, 4 aluminum, and 100 bottle caps. So if you have all of those requirements, just go ahead and place one down. And that allows you to just go ahead and go crazy on it. Other than just placing these around your settlements, you also can find them in the wild. In case you don't want to put one in your settlements, like I said, you can find them all around. And for example, here in Diamond City, if you head just to the right when you reach the noodle stand, you'll see that there is one right here. So you'll be able to just come over here and start gambling. So just to show it in its full entirety, you just go up to the machine, go here to the switch on the right, then go ahead and flip it for 600 caps. When you do that, you will see here in the little prize area will be your little loot. Whatever you got randomly rolled will be right there. So go ahead and take it. You can take it and then just spin again. And as you can see, you'll have another item in there. You can also just go ahead and keep spinning it. For example, I just did 2, and as you can see, there's 2 pistols. If I do it again, you'll see that now there is a pipe pistol in there as well. So you can just keep gambling this like a slot machine as much as you want. And the best part is all you have to do is gamble your caps. You ain't even gotta gamble real money. Microtransactions at its finest. So those are our 2 mods for Fallout 4. And without further ado, let's move over to Oblivion Remastered. Starting off with our first mod for Oblivion Remastered is going to be the Demoria Armor. It's going to add a set that looks like this into your game. It is a very slooty, but it is a very amazing set of armor. This set also comes with a winged variant like so. So if you want to strike fear into your enemies and have an awesome set of wings coming out, you can have that as well. Every piece is optional, as you can mix and match which pieces you want. As you can see, I took off the shoes, I took off the gauntlets, I put on the mask so you can see that. And obviously I have a cloth version of the pants, and I have, well, if you can even call those pants, and also I have the winged one on right now. Now that you have your brand new set of armor, the one that you are in love with, there's one more thing we gotta check out. With our second Oblivion Remastered mod, Backpacks of Cyrodiil. Available at any smith, clother, or trader. I think it's best to just go right here into the market district and head over to this store right here, Slash and Smash. This is a good one, so if you're looking for a guaranteed spot, go right here. Upon entering, you're just going to want to talk to the vendor, and when you get to his dialogue, you're going to see there's a new option that says buy a backpack. If you go ahead and press on this, you're going to be asked which one. You can go ahead and choose which one you want. Each backpack has 2 sets of buffs. A buff to your carry weight and a unique buff based on which one you want. I'm going to go ahead and just choose the fighter's backpack to show it off. As you can see, if you go to your inventory and head over to gear, you are going to have your fighter's backpack here, whichever one you bought. If you go ahead and equip it, you'll see that it is one added to your character like so. So it actually sits on your back, which is really sweet, especially for immersion. And then if you go over to your magic, you'll realize you got a new spell, Backpack Open. So if you equip it and then you go out and use it, you'll see that it opens up your backpack. If you go ahead and press F, which is search, you'll be able to pull up your inventory, and then you can go ahead and just click on it and store them into your backpack. Your backpack has an infinite amount of storage, so you're able to carry around your entire journey's worth of stuff in your backpack. It's an extremely well-made system, and honestly, it is amazing to have a backpack that you can put all your stuff in while you're doing some exploration. As you can see, so I put in 5 hoods and 6 robes here into the backpack. Now, if I go in and take it off like so I'm just playing now without it on. If I go back into my inventory, obviously the robes are gone. If I go ahead and put the backpack back on, you'll see that when I leave and go ahead and cast the spell once more, the items are still in there. So you don't even have to worry about losing your items if you want to take off the backpack. But I will say that having your backpack on does have some benefits of its own rather than just immersion. It's not necessary, but let me show you. When you have the backpack on, if you go over here to your active effects, you'll see Feather, which is going to raise your carrying capacity. You have Fortify Attack, Fortify Defend, and Fortify Health. So you'll actually get some extra bonuses depending on, these are from the backpack type that you chose. So backpacks are such a great addition, and if you're looking for them, then they're available right now. If you need a little extra space, or you just get so much on your journeys before you come home to a place where you can put everything, then now you have somewhere to hold it all. So that way you don't have to keep stopping your adventures on going out and then coming back home, dropping stuff off, and going back out. But now with all of that, it's time to head to our next game, which is going to be Starfield. So moving over to Starfield, we're going to head here to Hopetown, because in Hopetown, we have our first mod to show off for Starfield. Heading over to the ship builder and going and modifying your ship, you're going to see a brand new hab. With Hopetech Ship Hab expansion, you're going to see this brand new one right here. This is going to be the Hopetech Control Hab. So I went ahead and put it into the ship, and I'll show you the interior right now. As you can see, once you enter it, you have actually kind of more like triple floor technically. So as you can see, you have a navigation console right here with a little bit of computers and everything right here. If you go on down, you have another door that you can head out another side. You got a little bit of storage in here. It's really well made with clutter, which is so important in my opinion. Maybe the most important thing when it comes to ship building and all that is clutter, even house building and everything. It really feels lived in. It feels like the full potential was given to it. And if you go up to the 3rd floor, which is kind of crazy to say, you'll see that you got some of that good clutter again, and also another door. So you got a lot with this. It's awesome. Of course, you have the most important part of any shipbuilding or anything, houses, anything, a fan. You have a fan, so everything's good. It's actually really nice to have this kind of multi-purpose hab. You can actually kind of use it to make like 2 floors. Like you could use this to start a new floor up there and start another floor down here. And this is kind of like your way of when you walk in, you can go up to the 3rd floor or down to the 1st floor. So if you're a big fan of shipbuilding, then this is absolutely going to go crazy for you. Our next mod is going to be Heart of Cydonia. And that's going to have you obviously coming over here to Cydonia. And you're going to want to head over here to the right side. When you go over here, you're going to see a new way to go. And it's going to add an entire brand new breathable section into Cydonia. It's a little bit crazy. It's actually extremely massive. It's going to make you feel like you're on, New Atlantis a little bit. Obviously, bringing some of the buildings from there like Outland and the UC Distribution Center. But if we're being honest, it just kind of helps anyway. It's even got a chunks in here and everything. It is honestly really, really sweet to have an entirely new breathable area into Cydonia to walk around in and expand on what really should have been probably a much larger facility. It's pretty wicked. I mean, it has everything it needs to kind of stand out, including a Terra Brew coffee vending machine with a nice little spot to sit down to enjoy it. It has, like I said, the chunks, the distribution center, Outland, and it is just really sweet to see. I always love seeing map expansions, and this one is obviously right up there as well. And in case you're curious, these are actually accessible areas, the Outland and the distribution center. Just enter, and as you'll see, you'll be in your little Mars distribution center, which is really sweet. So if you're looking for a really sweet map expansion, and especially on a place like Cydonia, then you absolutely have to get the Heart of Cydonia, because it is going to give you a nice little new area. Well, I said little, but a nice new big area to go walk around in, sit in, enjoy a coffee in, and everything of that sort. But with all of that being said, that's our 2 Starfield mods. So let's move over to Skyrim. Our first Skyrim mod is going to be Armor of the Deep. Armor of the Deep is going to be able to be located here in the Dwemer Museum. And when you get into the main room, you're going to want to find this middle statue right in the first room right here. Once you find it, you'll see a book here on the close right. That book is obviously not here for me because I picked it up. But once you pick that book up, you will have the crafting recipe to go and build the Armor of the Deep, which looks like so. The Armor of the Deep is obviously themed off of old scuba gear from around like the 1900s, the early 1900s. And it also has a lot of customization in the fact that you can take off and on certain pieces. You can also go ahead in the body slide and also take off the seashell, the starfish, or the net. But obviously on YouTube, can't do that. And yeah, like I said, there's a lot of flexibility. As you see, I took off the mask. You can take that off. But the set looks amazing. It's a little bit slooty, but if that's what you're in the market for, then you can go and get Armor of the Deep right now, which looks amazing. Our next mod is Obi's Elven Assassin, and this is going to add a new pair of armor that you can craft at any forge. It's gonna look like so, which is a very amazing, obviously, assassin-inspired outfit. So the outfit is very open. It is a little, actually it's probably about the exact same amount of slootiness as the last one, the Armor of the Deep, but it looks amazing. So you'll be able to craft this at any forge, like I said, and you can mix and match any pieces, of course. Now, this also comes in 2 different colors. It comes in a black and it also comes in a purple that you can choose which one you want. Now, like I said, you can customize and mix and match. So as you can see, I took off the hood but left the mask on. You can also go ahead and take off the gauntlets or gloves, and you can also take off the boots or shoes. And of course, you can take off the top and or the bottom, which is also just called a dress. So you can take 1 or 2 off if you want, or both. But obviously, I can't do that on YouTube, or this would be having to go on like OnlyFans or something. So this is the set. Like I said, it looks amazing, and you can get it right now. So with all of that, that concludes our mod video for today. So let me know what you thought in the comments below. Do you like this version where we have a little bit of mods from every Bethesda game? And let me know in the comments below while you're down there which mod was your favorite from today. So let me know. And while you're down there, if you liked the video, why not hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share, all that good jazz. Because we go crazy with mod videos for games such as, obviously, Fallout 4, Starfield, Skyrim, Oblivion Remastered, and others such as Cyberpunk 2077 and Baldur's Gate 3. So if you like the sound of that, then why not stick around? With all of that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, I will see you in the next video.